Okay, so today we're going to talk about the two ways to say you in Spanish, the informal way and the formal way. So tú versus usted. There are two ways to say you in Spanish. Tú, which is the formal way, and usted, commonly abbreviated as UD, is the formal, more polite way to say you. So do you just use either one, however way you want to use it, or whenever you want to use it arbitrarily? No, there are actually some guidelines of when to use each form. So you use the informal form of you, which is tú, when talking to your friends, family, peers, or people that you know well. You use the formal you, which is usted, when talking to someone in authority. So like in a bureaucratic type situation, maybe a manager or a boss, anybody in the judiciary system, a judge, and then someone that you don't know very well. Also, you would use usted with someone who is significantly older than you, not including your family members. So you don't have to be formal with your grandma. You guys already have an established relationship, so you don't have to use usted with her. All right. So I want to give some practice scenarios, and then you have to type in the chat box of whether you would use tú or usted. So send me a private message of whether you would use tú or usted. If you are talking to one of your siblings, would you be informal and use tú or formal and use usted? Right. You would use tú because that falls into your category of one of your family members. And also, depending on how close in age you are, it can be considered someone within your age group. All right. What about if you are talking to one of your classmates? Would you use tú or usted? Absolutely, tú, because that is one of your peers. What about if you are talking to a judge? Usted, you definitely want to be respectful to the judge. All right, someone who is an authority over you. Another example would be a senator. Okay. Um, what about your elderly neighbor of 75 years? Usted, yes, that falls in the category of somebody significantly older than you. So I think that we pretty much have the gist of the difference between tú and usted. We'll see more practice with that, but I really wanted you to become familiar with that difference so that when you're having conversations with someone, you won't accidentally offend them because you don't know the cultural norms and rules between when to be formal and informal. So if you're having a conversation with your teacher and I ask you cómo estás, and then you say to me bien, y tú, you actually should say y usted because that is the more formal way to approach the conversation.